For Africa, I would say, at the height of U.S. power, with no rival in the world, up until the year 2001, where the Cuckoos blamed Iraq for the terrorist attack on the most secure nation in the world. I would say for Africa, We Are the World song, a lot of words, a lot of talk. And even now, with actual implementation, I would not I wouldn't go with it. In fact, when I was working at Nouse Foods, I was asked what would my you know, outlook or I guess African policy be, and I had said very unambiguously that I would invest in Africa before China does, because if America invests in Africa after China does and then after India does, then it doesn't make any sense, because their Africans are going to be, Pan Africa. They're going to be like, well, if now they're investing, so basically it's ulterior motives, selfish motives. For Europeans, you were once former empire, you looted and raped the world, and now you are slaves to the American West, Wild Wild West, right? And, for the Japanese, I would say, hey, Hiroshima, Nagasaki, what goes around comes around. There was a reason why I wrote only 2 books in the year 2004, when the CIA, that is the Central Intelligence Agency, and the United States government did not own all of their policies and therefore did not own themselves. And the books were called Operation Stop Thief and All Bits Are Set, right? So there was a reason why I only wrote 2 books. In terms of, again, second tier powers, I just, unfortunately, we're at a time in the world where we have to deal with whitest right, rapists, raped for money, terrorized for money, blamed it on oil rich people when they were rich themselves, and they were not beggars at the time. White isn't always right, and if they were in some way understand what actions they're taking and the possible effects on their children and grandchildren, I would just advise them, back off. Nobody in the world really wants you or needs your imperialism.